President Joe Biden signs a $95 billion foreign aid bill that sends assistance to several U.S. allies, including Israel and Ukraine. But it also includes a potential ban on TikTok after lawmakers raise national security concerns.
The app's Chinese parent company has just 9 months to sell to an American-approved company or be banned in the United States. But does an app like this truly pose a national threat?
Or is it one piece of a bigger problem? Our Peyton Furtado went searching for the answer.
No. This app is addicting. Tens of millions of Americans use it to swipe up on their favorite entertainment, news, media, you name it. The behemoth of an app uses an algorithm to keep people swiping up and keep them on the app. It has more than 1 billion users worldwide, only a small portion within the U.S. comparatively. It's built to keep you on the app.
My whole entire day off and I haven't cleaned and I haven't done anything. The cats are wondering when they're going to be fed. I'm like, just one more video.
Showing you everything from the latest trends.
We like it. I like doing the dances on there.
To the latest news.
I think it's a softer way to receive information.
By gathering information on you.
It's just kind of scary to know like how much information they could know about me, and I don't even know that it's getting out there.
And TikTok is not alone. If you're online, your information most likely is as well.
Truth be told, I think a lot of information about us can be bought, but I think the highlight here is that the Chinese government could have unfettered access.
So why is that a problem? Foreign agents could use that information.
Whether they're to distribute misinformation, intentional disinformation campaigns, especially in this year where we're heading into a presidential election year. Embarrassment or other sorts of compromising activity that could easily be used to sort of influence what those leaders do or say. That happens all the time.
ByteDance has 9 months to either sell the app to an American-approved company or it will be banned within the U.S. And even if it does sell to an American-approved company, Xu says it's just going to be under new management. They're going to continue to gather our information. It's just not going to be by the Chinese government or a Chinese-based company. Live in Greenville, I'm Peyton Furtado for WYFF News 4.